Hello, this is Ray Stendall. Thanks so much for tuning in to this exciting episode. I'm joined by Judy Williamson from the Napoleon Hill Foundation to talk to you today about a very important topic. It's the topic of the desire for self-expression and recognition, and really how important that is in our lives. So Judy, why don't you share a few ideas with us on why this is really so important?
Well, again, like I did previously, I'd like to read a little snippet of Napoleon Hill right from the course that he himself authored. And as he talks about this topic, I'm going to look down to read, he says, "In this business of becoming successful, you will find you will need both hands. One hand will be stretched upward to receive the blessing of infinite intelligence, while the other hand is extended down and outward, sharing and giving to others who are helping you in the climb. No one ever achieved outstanding success without the cooperation of others. And you realize, of course, that you must give something in return for this cooperation." This is what brings people to our course. And I find that many people that actually start a basic class and then go up the ladder to the intermediate leader certification come because they're successful people. We have people in our class that have doctorates, that have PhDs, but they're not self-actualized or they're not fulfilled. And they want to find out what it really means to achieve that status. They have material success in their lives, but they're not fulfilled because they haven't delivered the goods, so to speak. They haven't delivered what's inside of them. And you said that so nicely when we were chatting a little before the interview about the person that buys the convertible. Tell us what your thoughts were on that.
Well, for me, Judy, it really comes down to understanding the difference between to express oneself and to impress others. So every time I hear the word expression and express, I think impress, express, and the difference. And I think it's really important for our viewers to really understand this difference. So when we express ourselves, we are coming from a place of being very authentic. It's who we are. We are unique human beings. We have a variety of talents, abilities, gifts, and experiences. And our job in life is to use all of this raw material to express ourselves and add value and to really contribute. And I see that we as human beings have an innate desire to want to contribute. And when we are acknowledged and recognized for our contribution, I think it ties in with our self-image. And it's a form of validating the self-image of who we are today and who we strive to be moving forward as we continue to get better and better and better. So this desire for validation, it kind of tells people that we're on the right road, because to me it's tied in many ways to the contribution and tied to fulfillment, and it's all tied together. Now, when we think about to impress, which is where I gave you the example with the convertible, where does that really come from? Well, first of all, it doesn't come from a place of being very authentic. A situation might be somebody who goes and buys this hot red convertible, and they think it looks cool, it's interesting, it's flashy, but they don't like the sun in their face, they don't like the wind in their hair. What they like is a still image of what they look like in the convertible, because they feel it is impressive towards others. And if we dive down in this and look into this notion of to impress others really feeds a false sense of identity of who we really are not. And because if you don't like the wind in your hair, you don't like the sun in your face, you don't really have any business really buying a convertible. It's not being the authentic you and who you are. And as we think about this, all of this energy and money and time that goes into trying to impress others takes away from who you really are and why you are here to do what you are here to do as you express yourself through, whether that be the creation of products or services, or your ability to share art and poetry, or to start a not-for-profit foundation, or whatever it is. When you are trying to impress, you are taking away from your ability to express. And I think that was one of the key things for me with this Ezine article. What do you think?
Well, when you self-actualize, I think there's a part of you that wants to go on living forever. You want that immortality. You want to make a contribution that creates the next step. When you're doing research, They always tell you, no matter what type of research it is, scientific research, educational research, that you're supposed to create that next link so that, you know, that next step in learning can happen. But likewise, when you're gifting your talents, you want to put that special initiative, that special thought that you have out there, because that thought will live after you're gone. That painting will live after you're gone, that poem, that whatever it is, because that's who you are. And so I think it's something that you want to be remembered for. It's a way of creating a lifelong testimony to your life. And I know that sounds like a big thing, but it is a big thing.
It is. No, I agree with you. And you know, we're going to see this in an upcoming video that we do, but really, we have a certain amount of time on this planet, and we are here to exchange this time for something. And some people waste their time sitting on a couch exchanging it for watching soap operas, and other people contribute in a meaningful way based on their gifts, their talents, their experiences. And I think you said it very, very nicely. It's by us contributing, being acknowledged for our contribution, which further feeds our innate desire to contribute, we ultimately leave a legacy as we go on the pathway to self-actualize. So, yeah, very, very nicely put.
You know, one of the things that we're often told to do in self-fulfillment classes, self-help classes, is to write our own obituary. Even though that's like, whoa, why do I want to do that? Well, I think it forces you to look at your contribution that you've made. Is there something in that legacy that you're leaving for the future generations, whether it's your children or grandchildren? Is there something there that can carry you onward? And I think we like to hope that there is. And by doing that little activity, writing your own obituary, looking at yourself as if you were not here now, I think that reminds us that maybe we need to get busy and, as you said, use our time more wisely rather than just being a couch potato and watching soap operas or whatever else people do that aren't preoccupied with getting ahead, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's so correct. It really helps us realize that, you know, time is not unlimited, and we have to really treasure every moment that we have and live our best life at every moment. Judy, thanks again for such an awesome talk. I really enjoyed doing these talks with you. I hope our viewers are getting value and enjoying these videos as much as we enjoy creating them for you. Please do us a favor. If you enjoy these videos, if you enjoy these articles, please click forward on your email. Share them with your company. Share them with your friends and your family. Let others benefit from the good content that we are providing on a weekly basis from the foundation. And comment and share and give us your feedback. And if there are certain things you'd like us to cover in these videos, let us know. I mean, we are certainly open to looking at what we can cover that would provide the most value to you. And please stay tuned for our next episode, which I promise you're going to really get a lot out of. Thanks again, Judy. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.